Very good. Why do we exist? When you are asking point, you are asking for a reason. And there is no point. There is no cause. And there is no cause of suffering also. You see, sometimes we say ignorance is cause of suffering. But then immediately you can ask, what is the cause of ignorance? Some people will say society. Because we have already given some causes in the program. Indoctrination, bad education system, and so on. You see, lack of intelligence. But what causes all these things then? Ultimately, the chain of cause and event is infinite. Nothing causes anything. The cause and effect itself is illusion. Remember this thing. It is defined only in illusion, cause and effect. The fundamental things, experience, experiencer, existence, etc., emptiness, and the concepts of cause and effect do not apply there. So there are no causes. Why are we here? No, there is no why, no reason. And the reasons and causes, they are meaningful in illusion, and that too in a small area. If you take a timeline, and only one or two events can be said to be a cause of some other event. Otherwise, if you start asking cause of all the causes, then it will become infinite. So you need the whole universe to cause a single event here. Isn't it? You can think about it. Why? What caused you to come in satsang? And the whole universe. Without it, there is nothing. So it is really meaningless to ask for a reason of anything. Where are we going? What are we trying to achieve? Nothing really. There is no goal of what is happening. If there is a goal, it will be an illusion, because the whole life is an illusion. So again, no consequence. We are not here to achieve anything. Existence does not want anything special. So all these are a direct consequence of the knowledge, all these answers. However, it is very depressing. For an average seeker, it is depressing. For an ordinary person, the person will become suicidal if you tell them your life has no meaning, no point, and there is nothing to achieve because you cannot achieve anything. You will disappear, you will die. It is a philosophical question, isn't it? Why are we here? So, from the practical point of view, you come down in illusion, take one or two steps down, you assume the illusion as true. That is called the transactional point of view, practical point of view. And since we are free to assign any reason for our existence, we assign a good reason. We are free to achieve anything. Whatever we are capable of, we try to achieve that. And we see that there is no point in suffering. So we try to remove suffering. We try whatever means is possible. Because nobody likes suffering even if there is no point of it. Nobody likes it. Even if the world is a dream, nobody wants a bad dream. They say, at least make this dream a good dream, beautiful dream. So this is human nature. And the answers come from humans. The answers are given by humans, not by philosophy, not by spiritual truth, and not by the existence. The Brahman is always blissful. It does not matter what is happening here. In it, you are that Brahman. So, since there is no point, you can assign a good reason to your life. Since suffering can be cured, you can cure it. And since there is nothing to achieve, you can achieve anything. Now that sounds like freedom, isn't it? Everything that I said sounds like freedom. We are free to do it. Remember, the existence is complete freedom. It is totally liberated. There are no limitations of any kind in existence. And that is what is reflected in not having any reasons. Let us assume that there is a reason. There is one reason. It does not matter what it is. But existence has given us a reason. Out of infinite reasons, you were born only for one reason. And everybody is like this. Now, can we call it infinite? Can we call that existence infinite? Because it is now limited to one. Let us assume that everybody needs to achieve only one thing. It is given now. It is a law in the existence. And that also makes it limited. Because out of the infinite thousands, millions of things we can achieve, you are limited to one. That existence will not be called infinite or complete, whole, or perfect, it will become like a jail. So because wholeness is the quality, not quality actually. Unlimitedness is the nature of the existence. We see all these things. Whatever appears here, even though it is limited, still there are limitless possibilities. Even for a human being, the possibilities are too many. The only mistake you can do is limit yourself even more, thinking that my birth happened for no reason. My life has no point. That will be limiting yourself even more. Obviously, there is no point of suffering. Do not leave it alone because it is without any cause. You should remove it. I mean, eliminate whatever you can. Probably it will never go away completely. But you don't suffer. That much can be done. That much can be known. It is an illusion. Suffering is also an illusion, just like happiness. Do not limit yourself by thinking that there is nothing to achieve here. Nobody gave me anything to achieve. No supernatural thing gave me anything. And that will be not intelligent. Whatever was given was unlimited. Now pick one. Or why one? You can achieve 10, 20, 100 things. Now you need to get an evidence of these things, whatever I said. Check around you, check your direct experience. Hasn't everybody given a reason for their life themselves? I live for this thing, I live for that thing. I took birth for path of knowledge. I took birth to teach others. So people have given all kinds of reasons. Is everybody trying to achieve one thing? No, they are doing whatever they want to do and whatever limitations they have. Under whatever limitations they find themselves. That is the evidence. Just look around. And that is the evidence of freedom of the existence. So, I can give you ready-made reasons if you want. Because some people, they like it. So, on the path of knowledge, the point of getting a human body and human experience is to know what is the truth, is to know my essence. Anybody on the path of knowledge will say, I was born for this. Otherwise, why will they take this kind of trouble to study this crazy philosophy? It is extremely crazy. You can see. They will say the point of suffering is to learn, positive attitude. What do you actually do when you suffer? You learn not to repeat it. That is natural. What are we trying to achieve? Again, somebody on the path of knowledge will say, there is nothing to achieve, but I am playing the game of evolution, spiritual evolution. I am whole and complete. I know this thing. There is nothing to achieve because I am already the absolute. But I am playing this game. You can see that is what is happening. All these forms, illusory forms, they are play. And usually the play is also infinite. You can pick any role. But for a seeker, the role is spiritual evolution. That is given by the path of knowledge, Gyan Marg. These points, or you can say reasons, are ready-made and they're given so that you don't have to worry too much. You say my path is path of knowledge, done. Everything will be given to you. And these are not arbitrary. Great people, great masters, they arrived at all these recommendations through thousands of years of contemplation, combined intelligence. That combined intelligence is also called the Guru field. So it is standard. And you will see the same thing repeated in other paths and other philosophies, other spiritual systems. Something similar. So amazing and a good question actually. And we should do all these things fully knowing that there is no cause and effect and there is nothing to achieve. Fully know these things, then everything becomes play. And some people will say, why should I play? Remember, that is also a role in the big play. That I took a role where I pretend not to play. It is an illusion, you see. It is meaningless.